Tonight is Solosis Spotlight Hour. This is actually not too bad. I do need more Solosis. So, yeah, fingers crossed we can at least get one extra shiny tonight. That would be great. So yeah, we'll get into this as soon as I can skip these ads. But I don't know. Solosis is a very suggestible Pokemon. It looks a lot like an angry butthole. I know I'm not the only one that sees that. It's definitely looking like an angry butthole. But yeah, we'll get into this. You're late. I am late. I'm so sorry, Eilish. How dare I be late to my own stream? I can't. I've got that as full. I know, Fancy, you're probably just sitting there waiting for me so patiently. Just like, where is he? Why isn't he in the stream? This crazy man. Franklin was keeping me busy. So unfortunately, I didn't get down here in time. Franklin and Jonathan keeping me busy. Alright, that is all of them. Chat. Can't unsee the angry butthole. I told you, it looks like an angry butthole. It's supposed to be like a fetus type of Pokemon, but it just looks like an angry butthole. Alright, we should be good. We should be good. Let's do this. At least the rain has cleared up. It's, surprisingly, it's not as cold out here as I thought it was going to be. I got all rugged up, put jumpers, jackets, scarves, 2 pairs of pants on and all that sort of stuff, and I'm like, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's alright. We'll survive. We will survive. What I do need, though, is a flashlight to see where the hell I'm going. Having dinner, we'll jump back on after. Oh my god. Alright then. Fine. Have your little dinners. Very, very soon of you to have dinner as soon as you get home. Oh god. Alright. We'll see you after. Ow, my hair. Why my hair so naughty? So yeah, let's see if we can get our little shiny angry butthole. It's a weird night for them to have the drug bus set up on a Tuesday evening on the way home. It's going to be one of those nights where I'm going to have to avoid puddles all along here as well because it's been raining all day. It's quiet so far. Where is everybody? Where is James and Negan? And we've got people in here. Everyone's just lurking. Hello to everybody else that is in the chat. How are we all doing today? You can see the red flashes. That is the drug bus that they've got set up here. Yeah, I've always thought that this is a weird Pokemon. Like Solosis and all of its evolutions. Some of the weirder designs. What possessed the creators to make fetus-like Pokemon? Because it's like, isn't Mana supposed to be like a fetus-y type of Pokemon as well? So you got these, that. It's just a weird thing to base Pokemon on. So yeah, tomorrow night is Kyogre raid hour, which is good. Kyogre is usually a pretty big draw. Groudon was good last week. We had a decent amount of people in there. We'll chuck that in there, because why not? good thing about these is you can actually tell the ones that you've clicked on and the ones that you haven't, because you're just getting stared at by an angry butthole. Oh gosh, she'll be back. She's just gone to have dinner. And you're late, James. I mean, I was late to my own stream. I started 3 or 4 minutes late because I was driving. Just left home a little bit too late and then had to set up the stream. She'll be back. How you doing, James? Yeah, you should be worried about yourself coming into the stream late. Hey, Jarrell, how you doing? Am I excited for the bottle caps? Yeah, maxing stuff out will be good. We've got a bunch of stuff that's like 98% and stuff. That'll be well worth it. We'll see. Tef, you're late as well. That's okay. As long as you guys are here. It's only, 10 minutes in? It's better than not coming at all. I really hate... For some reason, my right shoe keeps eating my socks, so I can just feel my socks slowly getting pulled down. It's so irritating. It's one of those really uncomfortable things when your sock just gets eaten by your shoe. You take offense to that comment. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but this is actually turned into a really clear night, which is good. Because as I said, it was raining all today. So all today I'm sort of like... I was laying on the couch for most of the day because I've had a headache all day. And it was a pretty tiring night. Just didn't get a lot of sleep. Sort of thing. Felt very drained waking up this morning. Had to get up at like 5:30 in the morning. And then, yeah, sort of been laying around on the couch all day. And yeah, it's been raining. So I've just been like, oh man. I'm really not looking forward to having to do tonight's Spotlight Hour, but thankfully the rain has cleared up and it's sunshine and lollipops. Doom, 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 doom. Shundos. It's nice. They're going to be like super rare items though, so you have to use them on stuff that you really want to do. I can't see them giving them out all the time. They'll probably be rewards from some of the monthly stuff that we get now, but like the ticketed version of the monthly stuff. So essentially they're going to be a paid item, so you'll have to pay for them on a regular basis. And yeah, I would say that they'll be probably not as rare as Master Balls, but they'll be somewhere in that region of rarity sort of thing. So somewhere in between Elite TMs and Master Balls, I would say. So we won't get them like all the time. You need shiny Solosis. I do have one, I think. Solosis? Yeah. So I do have one shiny Solosis. So fingers crossed we can get another one tonight. So we're gonna have at least 2. Let's see how. You met a couple from New South Wales. Nice. Were they good people? If they're from Sydney, I don't know. They were probably jerks if they were from Sydney. Everybody from Sydney is a jerk. The 20 USD to get for no bottle cap. Yeah, as I said, they'll probably be like in paid research and stuff like that, so they're not just going to give them to us. So there will be a paid item. Yeah, and adding on top of being tired all day and having to get up early and all that sort of stuff, asthma seems to have been playing up today. Haven't had problems with asthma for God knows how long, but yeah, it just seemed like there was something in the air last night. Started getting a bit uncomfortable breathing wise. Wasn't bad, it was just I could tell that there was just something irritating my airways. Not from Sydney. Okay, well, if they're not from Sydney, that's fine. Yeah, and I can still feel it a little bit. Hey, I'm doing Hoochie Daddy. Welcome in. Didn't mean no. Oh, sorry, didn't mean no. Okay, all good. The S8's going so. Honestly, my S8, like my chat phone here, I think it's getting pretty close to the end of its life. Like the battery in it is just, I can fully charge it and do the 2 streams that I do using my phone for the most part, and then leave the phone sitting there for the day, and it'll be dead. And all I'm using it for is chat. So, yeah. And the battery in my main phone, in my game stream phone, is getting pretty old as well. It doesn't have the best battery life, so I'm thinking I'm going to probably have to buy a new phone soonish, and then retire the S8 and start using my S20 as my chat phone and have my new phone as my new phone. We'll see. Phones are just so expensive these days, so. Oh, my sock. Why is my sock getting eaten? I probably should have put an incense. Yeah, we can still. It's early enough. We can still put an incense on. Kablam! And of course, the very first that I get isn't even a Solosis. That's just great. You got a bad batch from the 8. Mine is defective. Going to smash it. I say to burn it. Probably don't burn it because the whole lithium battery thing. Yeah, shouldn't put them in fires. That doesn't end well. Need to replace your your S20 FE. Yeah, that's what mine is. It's a FE. I mean, it's had a good life. Slogged it out for. I can't remember when I actually got my S20. I'm pretty sure it was after COVID, but even that's like 5 years ago now. So, yeah, it's put in a bit of a slog. And just playing the game constantly and streaming and stuff like that has, it's killed the battery because I'm constantly having to charge it. They came in on the Rocky Mountaineer. That's not what I meant to click on. And asked if we could direct them to the nearest supermarket. You're obliged. Rocky Mountaineer is a privately owned rail train that is a luxury. Yeah, I've seen them advertising that before. Like ways and stuff to Canada. They're like, go on the Rocky Mountaineer and you'll get to Canada from the comfort of your seat and blah blah blah. Normal trips are 2-day things with an overnight stay halfway between locations, which is your city. Okay. So you get a whole bunch of tourists. How do we both have the exact same phones? I mean, I guess they're just fairly common phones. I mean, my S8 I got back when, it wasn't like the flagship phone at the time. It was a few models behind, but yeah, I just got it because it was cheaper at the time, and I did what I needed it to do. Same with the S20. So I'm assuming it was just a similar thing for you. Didn't want to go all out and buy the brand new flagship phone, so you got a model or 2 down. just to save a bit of money, and it's done what you needed it for. So yeah, that would be my suggestion. And boy howdy, my hands are cold. It's really just my hand that I'm holding the phones in. It's just a bit chilly. See, this is what I mean. I started the stream on like 88% battery, something like that. I'm already down to 73. I've been going for like 15 minutes because I started a few minutes late. So that shows you how quick this battery gets drained when I'm streaming and playing this game. It's not optimized great with battery life like Pokemon Go. It just sucks the life out of your battery. Rocky Mountaineer is limited to Alberta, British Columbia via rail. On the other hand, fire rail. On the other hand, does go across country. Okay. Got my brain glitched there for a second. This is why I don't read books. I get halfway through a sentence and I have to go back and reread it, and then stuff just stops making sense. My ADHD brain doesn't like having to concentrate on sentences. How you doing, Dean? Welcome in. How's your day? Galaxy Grand Prime, Galaxy A50, S20 FE, and now Galaxy F23 are all your Samsung phones. Yeah, if I was going to get I will more than likely get another Samsung. I mean, they've worked well for me. I haven't had any issues with them. They're good. I'm used to using them, and they're, basically the same thing every time you upgrade it. So you don't have to learn a whole new phone. Yeah, I'll probably get like an S23 or 24, I would say, with my next upgrade. I think it was just recently they were on, like, the S24s, I think were on sale for like $800 or something like that. Did I get any shinies? Not yet. We're only 20 minutes in, so we've still got time. And why am I not getting any Solosis from my... I chucked on my incense and I'm getting all this other stuff. This isn't why I chucked an incense on game. I need Solosis, thank you. The cold weather does. I find it's the hot weather that kills my battery more. Because my phone, like these phones, have a tendency, especially the F20, to overheat. And when I'm trying to play long events like GoFest, not so much GoFest because that's at the colder time of year, the tours, last year when we had the wild area, and then for comm days and stuff like that, because I'm in like a lot of direct sunlight and my phone's getting absolutely roasted, it doesn't charge. So having to have it on like trickle charge while I'm trying to play in hot weather, it's the hot weather which does a lot more damage to the battery, I think. But yes, just in general, you're saying like the cold weather is killing my battery. It's like, yeah, probably. But I've only really noticed the battery life being deteriorated since the hotter weather. The incense is, it's an orange color. Okay, yeah. True that. Well, that sucks. I want it for Spotlight Hour spawns, not for event spawns. Oh man, that's just broken. I used one for nothing. What are the shiny odds? Full odds for Spotlight Hours. So whatever the odds for the Pokemon are going into the Spotlight Hour, that's what the odds are. So sometimes they're boosted, sometimes they're not. It just depends on the Pokemon that's being featured. I'm pretty sure Solosis, because it's not really special in any way, is like a full odds. Full odds shiny. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's right. It's like, oh, my incense is lasting for an hour too. They always last for an hour. I'm sorry, I cannot read your name because it's in Japanese, but hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. 1 in 500 for Solosis. So yeah, we're going to be struggling to get the shiny tonight, I reckon. Just quietly. As I said, I'm glad that the weather's not as bad as it could be. And I'm gone again. Florida police go crazy. They said if people F around, they will definitely find out the hardest way possible. Yeah, that's because Florida people are flipping crazy. Have you seen some of the things that Floridians get up to? I swear to God, the humidity just makes people insane. Hot weather, humidity, and firearms are not a good mix. You heard that? Raven County also. Yeah, it's just, like I said, Florida, it's just another world. Like there's a trend that if you jump onto Google, you type in Florida man and then put your birthday, and then there'll be some crazy story that'll pop up that happened on your birthday by some person in Florida. It's always Florida man does this, or Florida man does that. Yeah, it's like not bad. I do have a hundo grieved though, so we can eat that. The cheese end up in a body bag. Yeah, that's Florida for you though. You low-key want to move there. No, you don't. Trust me, you're better off where you are, dude. If you want to move to something that's like Florida, just move to Queensland. All the humidity and heat with only half the craziness. What did you try, Josh? Welcome in, good to see you, man. Oof, you tried. What? Oh, sorry. Wait? Was it you that sent me the battery? What's going on? What am I doing? Where am I? Why were you here? Oh my God, no! I'm not trying to connect to Wi-Fi connections. Thank you very much. Battling you. Okay, I thought that was you. No. At the moment, I'm doing Spotlight Hour. I don't do battles because I'm focusing on shiny hunting. James, you don't want to move to Florida. Exactly. I don't think you want to move there in general, sort of thing. Like I said, it's a crazy place. Them Floridians just be crazy. I have to pay attention to where I'm actually walking because there's potholes that are filled with water everywhere. Not with the cuts to the NOAA and FEMA and stuff. But did FEMA really... Look at how FEMA reacted during Hurricane Katrina, for instance. It's just like, they were already badly funded and didn't operate well. How are they going to work now when massive hurricanes, as you guys in the States will call them, we call them cyclones. Same thing. Good to anyways. Are you ready for Go Fest? No, not really. We've still got a week. It's next weekend. Not this weekend. We got Com Day this weekend. And then next weekend. I never get ready for Go Fest until like a few days before. Unless it's urgent, my brain doesn't let me do stuff. like, I'll get to it when I get to it. For now, I'm just doing my own thing. I really hope that the weather's going to be somewhat decent next weekend. This weekend, we're getting like 17, 18, and 18 degrees over the weekend, which is just like, that is unusual for winter time here in Melbourne. We usually don't get weather that warm. I'm hoping that it's going to be the same next weekend, but you watch, next weekend it'll be like 13 degrees, 12 degrees, pissing down rain all day. Crazy place for crazy people. ADHD would look normal there. You're still waiting for first 5 storms of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. I'm taking it you get big storms. Do you get storm, like... Wait, being in Canada, you guys can get hurricanes? Or do you just get like the tail ends from them and stuff? Aren't they more of like a tropical thing? Last time I checked, Canada was not tropical. I mean, global warming is the thing. So maybe Canada has become tropical. Next weekend is in Go Fest, 28th. Yeah, like I didn't say this weekend coming, I meant the weekend after. That's why I said next weekend. I would have said this weekend if it was this weekend. As I said, Com Day is this weekend. No, you just want to see what damage the name storms left. Okay. Want to see what... how much damage the storm that's named after me produces. That's an unusual thing to want to see. I want to see how many people die by a storm that was named after me because I'm psychotic. Canada's not all snow. Like, they do get hot weather during the summertime. At least the lower parts of Canada. The non-Arctic regions of Canada. In 95, the hurricane named after me killed people. That's not something that you should be happy about. Good thing is I don't think we've ever had a Cyclone James in Australia. James just doesn't really seem to be a Cyclone Jimmy. Nah. It's not catchy enough. They're usually like Cyclone... What was the last cyclone that we had? I even can't remember. I'm in Melbourne, so it don't really affect us. It was the one that hit just recently in Queensland and like just at the end of summer. You'd think that it was... Oh, what was it? Was it Harold or something like that? Cyclone Harold? James, help me out here. No, it wasn't Debbie. No, it was, this one was named after, it was like Harold or something like that. Like I said, I'm in Melbourne, so I don't care. It don't affect me. Most of hurricanes, depending on the path, the maritime are affected. The expectation that they know it was Hurricane Hazel in 54, which took an inland path and struck Ontario. Well, there you go. I didn't think that Canada would get hurricanes / cyclones / typhoons. They're all the exact same thing. They're just named for different regions of the world. Yeah, you can tell how cold and just miserable it's been today. There's not a single other person down here walking around tonight. Tropical cyclone. Alfred, thank you. That's it, yeah. I knew it was something like that. Alfred, Harold. I knew it was a guy's name. Mostly we have tornadoes, which are land. Yeah. They are land-based. No, you can get water spouts, which are basically like sea tornadoes. Come on, angry butthole, shine for me. That'd be a really weird thing for anybody walking past. I need to see an angry, shiny butthole. Really? James? Damn. Like, I knew it was going to be slow, but... yeah, it just shows that Pokemon Go is not in a good place. Unless there's like a decent event going on. Like GoFest will probably be fairly big for streams just because it's GoFest and people will want to know what's going on and join in on raids and all that sort of stuff. So that'll be a big draw cards. Any sort of good raid, Mewtwo, Kyogre, out on, name, like that sort of stuff, tend to draw in fairly. Like anything else is just like, people just don't care anymore. There's not really any interest just because people know what to expect. People used to come into Com Day streams to be like, oh, what's different about this Com Day? Ask questions. It's just, yeah, it's just not there anymore. Very much a dying game. We've been saying that for a long time now, though, but it's more evident now than in the past. Basically, as soon as Niantic announced that they were selling the game, the amount of the drop off in views and stuff was just like jumping off of a cliff. So far, 2025 hurricane season is quiet. No named storms yet. I want to see them just get really just cynical with it and just like the next cyclone or hurricane that pops up. Hurricane Diddy. Did you hear the story? Someone stole a car and they went and jabbed him in Australia. Wait, what? Who? Who did what? Went and jabbed him in Australia. Who? Who were the... What are we talking about, James? You always confuse me too. Jengmo, looking forward to that one. You want the shiny? Yeah, a lot of people... I'm guessing that's going to be a more popular Com Day when it comes to like views and stuff, just because it's a pseudo-legendary. Pseudo-legendaries tend to draw a few more people in than your average Com Days, but I'm still not expecting it to be like a massive stream. As I said, Pokemon Go's just... I don't know, people still play the game, but as for streaming content and a game that people want to watch and stuff like that, it's just not really there anymore. Because if you recall, like when the game first came out, channels like Trainer Tips and stuff like that, like all the big PokeTubers channels became popular because they were giving people information about how to find certain things, how to do certain things, how to, you name it, interact with gyms and all that sort of stuff. Once people figure out all that stuff, you can't teach anything to people anymore in the game. So there's no interest, there's no, you don't have hundreds of thousands of people like looking up, how do I do this or how do I do that, like it was when the game was super popular. Now it's basically just watching people playing the game, i.e. like you guys are doing right now. And that can only stay interesting for so long. It was on the news, there were 2 brothers and 3 sisters had a tag on the car, went to his house and stabbed him for it. I haven't seen that, Jay. I don't really watch the news, so I have not seen that. How you doing, Ryuga? Welcome in. How's your day? Andrea, Barry, Chantel, Dexter, Aaron, Ferdinand, Gabriel, Humberto, Imelda, yeah, Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nesta, Olga, Pablo, Rebecca, Sebastian, Tanya, Van, and Wendy are the names from. Okay. Thank you for that list of names. It's raining tremendously bad here. It was raining here for a lot of today as well. It's cleared up now, thankfully. You can't wait for Hurricane Karen. Man, all that's going to do is just fly around asking people to see their managers. She's going to like smash up people's houses and be like, I demand to see your manager. I can only imagine that's what Hurricane Karen's going to do. Tailgate people and then get pissed off when they jam the brakes on, get out of the car, walk up, smash their window, start yelling at them. Silver Pika, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back, Eilish. You would actually like to see a manager, though. Have you looked in the mirror today? How was Din Din's? Tasty? What time is it for me? It is 20 to 7. So 6:41. What time is it? Yeah, so Skylar and Think Noodle, it's 6:41. She's not it today. No, I demand to see a different manager. It was delicious. Good to hear. It's good to see that you're actually eating more food. You've been peckish lately. It's been good. Good. It's 4:41 where you are. Yeah. Where am I at the moment? I'm in Melbourne, Australia. You don't know if you'll be for Koga. Okay, no worries. Hopefully we'll see. We should still have a decent amount of people in for the stream though, because it is Koga. People are fairly keen for Derpy Wurple when it comes around. Why do they have such weather boost? Because I've got windy weather. Even though it's not windy, we have windy weather. The weather never seems to correlate with actual weather. Oh, you're in Ballarat. All right, I'm in Bacchus Marsh, Think Noodle, so not far from you, dude. Not far. About 40 k's down the road, in between Ballarat and Melbourne. Juice World. Oh my god, there are so many. Do we have shiny vibes yet? No, we do not, Eilish. No shiny vibes, unfortunately. But we still have 17 minutes left to see if we can. We want ourselves a shiny angry butthole. I will not be happy rather, unless I get myself a shiny hungry butthole. Why do I keep saying hungry? It's not a hungry butthole, that's just disturbing. It's an angry butthole, which is still disturbing, but not as much as a hungry butthole. What's my favorite Pokemon in Go? It's just the same as my all-time, well, my normal favorite Pokemon, which would be Charizard. Because I'm basic. Angry butthole. Stop talking about buttholes. I can't. The screen's covered in them. My screen is literally covered in buttholes. Yeah, Instant Gamer, my favorite Pokemon is Charizard. Yours is Greninja? Nice. Yours is Gengar? Did I see your comment about Freeze Shock? No, sorry. You'd say use Freeze Shock before doing raids. It'll keep Kyogre center and mobile. Freeze Shock? What Freeze Shock? What are we talking about? What is said Freeze Shock? How many hundos? I have 4. Oh, sorry, no, hundos. I have over 200 hundos. Shundos, we have 4. Pikachu. Do I have people for raids? Yes. So when I'm hosting raids on Wednesday evenings, so this time tomorrow, I'll be hosting Kyogre raids. And yes, I will add you guys to the raids. Bulbasaur for the win. Yeah. Of course you'd pick the number 1 Pokemon in the... It's easy. It was the first one that came up. I didn't have to didn't have to use my brain in any way, shape, or form. Such a Pokemon fan. All about the Bulbasaurs. Free Shock is one. Okay, there you go. I have yet to actually fuse any of my Kirums. So forgive me for that. I just completely forgot about it, to be honest. Unless it's in the forefront of my mind, I won't remember stuff. You guys know me. You got remote raid passes? Nice. Yeah, so like I said, guys, if you want to get into Kyogre raids tomorrow, best way to get notified is to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then tomorrow when I go live, you should get a notification from YouTube telling you that I'm live. Jump into the stream, send me a friend request. I'll get you into a raid. Good times. Good times. Pika for the win. Yeah, and being Derpy Wurple, i.e. Kyogre, yeah, it's good to have as many people in as possible just because it is a pain in the ass, especially when it's got Blizzard. Blizzard Kyogre is... It's basically like a Karen asking to see your manager. It just massacres like 16 of your Pokemon just trying to beat it. Look at your last comment, please. What was your last comment? How far up is it? You're in Ballarat. Is that your last comment? Because I did say that, dude. As I said, I'm in Bacchus Marsh, which is like halfway between Melbourne and Ballarat. Am I going to Go Fest? No, just global. Just doing the global Go Fest. Oh, sorry, you asked it. Yeah, I'll be doing global Go Fest. The same way I forgot about Jonathan. I'd never forget about Jonathan. How could I forget about Jonathan? I think you've just forgotten about Franklin, because if so, like, if you hadn't forgot about Franklin, you'd be all up about hanging out tonight with him. But you don't want to. And he's disappointed. He told me. He rang me earlier and he's like, Eilish doesn't want to hang out with me tonight. I was like, sorry, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you with that. You've been forgotten? Nothing, Noodle. You haven't been forgotten, my dude. I'm still here. I'm still talking to you. If that wasn't your last comment, because I scrolled up to see, and the last one that pops up for you is the you're in Ballarat comment. So I'm assuming that was the last comment that you're talking about. What's the hundo for this? I'm not sure. Wild Pokemon will vary. It depends on what level it is when you encounter it. So there's no one set hundo level. When they give you hundo levels, it's usually for like a level 30 or a level 35 or something like that. I'm not sure. Jump onto Twitter or something like that. You should be able to find an infographic that'll tell you. Global is all that is left. Yes, and that is next weekend, guys. You can't wait to raid 18. I won't be doing 18 raids, just so you know. We only have an hour, and we can usually get through like 5 or 6 raids, depending on the amount of people and how quick I can organize them. So yeah, not going to be doing 18 raids, my dude. Oh, sorry, 18 raids from the global ticket for actual... I don't learn to read... I'm answering individual comments, but when you guys break your stuff into multiple comments, I just answer... Yeah, okay. You're talking about actual things. Stop holding your hair straightener hostage. Hey, I wasn't the one that left it at my house. You left this morning in such a rush that you forgot them. That's not my fault. It's not my fault you leave your stuff at my house to give you an excuse to come back. Well, it's 18 free raid pass. Free raids. 9 additional free passes each day, but you have remotes or premiums. You can raid more. Yes. You got a 98% Froakie. Nice. Well done, dude. What's my strongest mon? My Groudon. My level 50 Hundo Groudon. For GoFest Global, for Zamazenta or Zashi. Are you asking me which one I'm going to be getting Instant Gamer? Probably Zacian, because when I played through Sword and Shield, I played Sword. So I like Zacian more. You need Shiny Zama. Shiny. You need Shiny Zama. I've got both Shiny Zama and Zacian. Zash, yeah. Shiny Zash. And then Zam. Shiny Zam. So yeah, thankfully I don't have to hunt down the shinies. You want 18 Zams and Zashes? You'll have to choose between one or the other, I think, my dude. I'll be raiding both of them. When it comes to raids, I'll probably be doing more on day 2 than day 1. Because what I usually do is I split it up into like 2 different days. First day is for me to just hunt, finish research, catch as many shinies as possible, jump into raids when I can, that sort of thing. And then day 2, because I'm tired after day 1, I'll spend like half the day doing the same thing. And then the second half of the day, I'll probably just sit in the car and host raids with you guys for 4 hours or so. Yours is a Boulder with 1999 CP. Day 1 is 20 remotes to get them out of the way. Is GoFest for raids both of them, or just one of them at a time? You'll be able to raid both of them. Both will be available each day. Alright, we got 7 minutes left. Gee. I have managed to actually kill this walking around the trail. We need to click on as many of these little guys at once because we need our shiny angry butthole. Give me my butthole. That sounds weird, but give me an angry butthole. Eat more spicy stuff. That'll give you an angry butthole. Unfortunately, it's not looking good. We've got 6 minutes left. Do 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 do. Man. And I'm just trying to squeeze into this butthole right here. It won't let me. And why is it always such an issue to squeeze into a butthole? You don't think you want to hear butthole? Well, you come into the wrong stream then, Eilish. Like, God. We hear about throwing bowls at buttholes. It's what we do in these streams. Actually had to catch that butthole so I can click on this butthole. I still can't click on the butthole. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Cheers. Cheers, cheers. You've said it enough to last for an eternity. It's not my fault that they made this thing look like an angry butthole. That sounds so right. It was supposed to. Keep it family friendly. I am keeping it family friendly. I'm throwing balls at buttholes. It's not my fault, like I said. They could have made this Pokemon look like anything else, but no, they made it look like a butthole. They can't be blocked enough. You could always just, like not watch the stream, but you want to be here to support me, so thanks. Oh, so speaking about support, guys, if you haven't already, please do hit the thumbs up on the stream. You guys can't see, but I got my thumb out there. Stick your thumbs up for the buttholes. Hit that like. We're on 14, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we're only like 6 away from 20. If you haven't already, please do. Could be worse. You've had other people describe it as something. Yeah. I am being family friendly. In that case, no, don't go. I said thank you for being here and supporting the stream. Thank God, don't take it personally. I thought we were friends. Franklin will be very disappointed if you and Jonathan don't watch the rest of the stream. Two minutes. Do. How's Smeagol? She's good. She's turning into more of a turd. Yeah. Like play barks and like jumping around trying to get you to chase her. Which is, taken her over a year to get to that point where she feels confident enough to try and instigate games with us, like initiate games. So yeah, it's good to see. She's definitely coming out of her shell more and more. Just a happy little thing. She's been cuddling up on the couch with me for most of the day. "100% rage at 1,000% capacity, remember?" Yes, I do remember. Eilish is all the rage. Yeah. No, if only you knew, dude. If only you knew. All you see is what happens in the chat. I have to see it firsthand. I know what she's capable of. Trust me, she tortures me whenever she can. And she's pretty good at it too. Alright, well that's the end. Unfortunately, we did not get our shiny butthole tonight. Our buttholes will not glisten. And that's disappointing. All about them glistening buttholes. Our uni best place. Instinct, I don't know what you mean by uni, dude. Is in what? Sorry, man. You are indeed. Yes. Yes, you are. Like I said, you're really good at torturing me too. So much torture. You always get humped when the dog here gets happy. It's a female dog too. Hey, female dogs are all about that life. Don't tell her to do that stuff, please. Don't tell her to punish me, because she will. And after all the punishment yesterday, I don't think I can deal with anymore. The punishments get worse and worse every time. University, that's what I was thinking. Universities, I don't know, like, there's just places around the world which are good to play the games. I wouldn't say that a university would be any better than anywhere else. It depends on the university, I would suppose. How many Pokestops are there, how many people are playing, active players, all that sort of stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Instinct, sorry. But there are heaps of places just in general which are good places to play. How was Eilish's hour for Pogo? She was eating dinner. You'd hardly call that torture, would you? I don't know about that. Your wish is my command. Like I said, please don't encourage her, guys. That is the last thing that I need to deal with. You think that depends on if there is groups in your area that choose to play on campus or not? Yeah, exactly. So I was like, it depends on the location, I would say. There's like 20 gyms. Yeah, if there's a lot of stuff around, then sure, it'll be a great place to play, but it's going to vary from place to place. So... there's people that play at yours because there's an abundance of stops and gyms. Yeah, with the amount of stuff that is active in the game, like gyms and stops, you'll probably get a pretty good indication of how active the game is in any one area. All right. Back in the car. I really do hate the lighting in this car. It's terrible. You already encouraged her. It's too late. Thanks. You don't know what you've just doomed me for. You don't know what's going to happen. And I regret... Trust me, you wouldn't be so happy if you knew. If you only knew what I'm going to have to deal with now. I thought you guys were my friends. Why are you guys so mean to me? Hello. You can see me now. Justice for your hair straightener. And it's all the encouragement you need. You don't need any encouragement, though. You're already incorrigible as it is. This is the last, yeah. And justice for your hair straightener. As I said before, you were the one that left it at my house this morning before you left to go to work. That is not my fault that you forgot it. I messaged you as soon as I went inside and went to the bathroom and saw it sitting there. I was like, oh, she left her stuff here. So I sent you a message and was like, hey, you left this here. Come and pick it up tonight if you want. Or I'll come and bring it to you. And then you're like, no. No, not tonight. So it's like, fine. Go without then. That's your fault. That's not on me. You'll be down at your best spot for GoFest. Yeah, honestly, I think I'll just be here for GoFest. Walking around here because Andrew, who I would used to go and see in the city, he's in New York now because his job sent him over to New York. So I don't really have a reason to go to Melbourne to play the game anymore because I used to go down and then catch up with him and go out for dinner and stuff like that. But yeah, now that he's not around, it's like, well, all right, I guess I'm just staying in the marsh. Oh my god, I'm so dehydrated. Where am I playing? A walking trail that I walk around. It's like a World War memorial. So all the trees along here, like all these stops and gyms, they're basically, well, not them, that's a pavilion just at the start of the trail. But as you go further down, they're basically just plaques on trees. And just little waypoint things. But yeah, it's basically just a long World War memorial, and each one of these is a tree that's got something on it. And yeah, that's basically where I come to play my Pokemon Go. Act all nice for the chat. I am nice. I've been nice to you all day. What are you talking about? I kept you company when you were at work by yourself. Yeah. I spoke to you this morning when you were sad because you had to go to work. You're all alone again. Like, anytime you're alone at work, like, all you want to do is talk to me. And then as soon as other people come in, you just abandon me and go and talk to them instead. I feel like I'm the one being used in this situation. Don't listen to her, guys. Eilish she's a temptress. She's just here to use me for my attention. She doesn't care about anything else. What country? I'm in Australia, instinct. What's in the showcase now? This showcase is... Yeah. Go away. That's not what I want to click on. This showcase is a Phantump. So let's chuck a shiny Phantump in there. Hey, we got rank 1 with a shiny. Nice. Oh, I'm the only person in there. Yeah, cool, I got rank 1. Fantastic. Alright, spring. Let's back up so you guys can actually see me. Alright, what are we doing? How are we doing it? Where are we going? What are we sitting on? 15 likes, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button on the stream. It does help out tremendously, so I do appreciate it when you guys hit the thumbs up button. What ends in 50? Oh, the showcase. Okay, cool. Nice. I'll have to... Is anybody in this one? Given that the drug bus is right there, even though I think they might be packing up for the night. So that's okay. It's just there's police everywhere, so I don't think pulling over while playing the game is probably a good thing for me at this particular point in time, because it's the last thing that I need to get a ticket for, playing the game while driving. Wait, is anybody else in there? Yeah, there's a couple. I could probably want it. We'll see. You have me added? Nice. Smash that like button for shiny buttholes. What a stream. Exactly. Family-friendly content. Gather around the TV, guys, like family, kiddies. Gonna watch some Jimmy. He's out smashing shiny buttholes for likes. Why? Why does that become a sentence that came out of my mouth? I don't know. It's 2 a.m. You should sleep. No worries, Taff. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up the stream here anyway. Go home, have some dinner. See what else the evening has in store for me. Yeah, let's have a look at the top fans. Oh my god, Eilish, you're my #1 top fan apparently. Like, look. See, number one. Makes sense. Though I thought that he would have been Franklin's number one top fan, not so much mine, but Franklin doesn't stream. I do. No more shiny buttholes for Jimmy. No, we didn't get any shiny buttholes tonight. Disappointed. All I wanted was a shiny butthole. Didn't get lucky. I'm not going home with a shiny butthole. That's all I wanted. Possibly going to go up to the parents' place this afternoon to intercept your cousin's visit. When she arrives. Nice. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully it's good having a family visit. It's 7:10 p.m. for you. Yes. Yeah, 10 past 7. How you doing, Jokester? Welcome in. You gotta chill. You've gotta chill. Yeah. Totally, Eilish. Totally. No, but it shows you, like, you're my number one fan. It's good. It's the way it should be. Maybe now you'll get your hair straightened back. Now that you've shown that you do support the channel, it's like, I think I can give you your hair straightener back. You got Shiny Koga on your second raid. Do you know how long it took me to get Shiny Koga? I had to trade this to myself from my second account because I couldn't catch it myself. But it went lucky. Well, I did. It was a lucky trade, so of course it was going to go lucky, and it was 98%. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll take that one. Not even a fan of Jimmy streams. Nope. Nope, she's... No, Tef, you're on my list. You're third. Don't worry, you're a fan. Yeah, you're third. Oh, sorry, Eilish. James stole your spot. So James is now my number one fan. Eilish is second. Tef, you're third. So, sorry, Eilish. Looks like you're not number one anymore. So you were holding it hostage only because you forced me to. I was happy to bring it back to you earlier. We'll bring it to you tonight, sort of thing, or have you come up and reclaim it tonight. But because you're not, because you've decided to, like, not, because you're too tired, and all you want to do is just sit around and play Doom. Yeah, no, screw you. I'm gonna hold it hostage now. You'll get it back on Thursday, maybe. You nearly got a lucky Umbreon. Umbreon, rather. You stole him. Yeah, it's alright. I'm sure she'll survive. Good luck. His handful and super mean. Yep. I'm so mean. Your first shiny Koga was found on your birthday. I've got more shinies now, I'm pretty sure, but that was just... I had to work so hard to get my own one that's actually... Yeah. As you can see, we have 3 others now. But it took me so long to get one. Instinct, just chill on the spam, dude. Like, all the W's and stuff. You don't need to spam like that, man. Please stop. He could use the holiday. He might welcome the hostage situation to be Jonathan. Nah, Jonathan doesn't want a holiday. Franklin's the one that needs a holiday. Franklin's getting old. Poor little guy. It's all good, Instinct, but yeah, spamming is as annoying as it is, sort of thing, so try not to spam too much just to try and get on the leaderboard thing. It's gonna wrap up the stream anyway. And I don't think spam like that really... You are 4th on the list anyway, but... How many subs do I have? Nearly 8,000. like 7,700 and something, 70-ish. So yeah, we're getting up there. Slowed up a bit recently just because of the way YouTube is promoting straight, and just Pokemon Go in general. People just aren't really interested in it anymore, so the sub count isn't really moving much at the moment. So we need to start doing more stuff on the channel other than Pokemon Go. No, you, Jimmy James, is holding you hostage. No, I don't want to be held hostage. So that's why we're not hanging out tonight, is it, Eilish? Because James is holding me hostage. That doesn't seem fair. You want to be hostage to a goth chick? No. Hey, man, I'm alongside you there. Like, I think I can be down with that. Let's all become some goth chick's hostage. I gotta go. Nora's instinct. Have a good evening. You think I could be persuaded? Some cute fishnets and a little skirt. Are you gonna lend them to me, Eilish? I mean, that seemed to be what, half of your outfit from last week? What day was it? Saturday? Was that Saturday's outfit? Fishnets and a short skirt? Did I keep it family friendly? Yeah, for the most part. I don't swear and stuff in these streams. I do in my Doom streams. I don't swear in these streams. Well, often. I may say shit and stuff like that occasionally, like I just did. But we keep it fairly family friendly. Fairly family friendly. Say that 10 times fast. Jimmy would look fire than them. Yeah, some nice black lipstick and, you know, the cat eyeliner. Some really long eyelashes. Hair extensions. All that. Totally down. Your account level is 39. Nice. I would look so good. I thought you wanted me to wear skinny jeans, not a black skirt, but not a skirt, Eilish. What is this? How come you've just changed? Why are we suddenly wanting to see stuff other than skinny jeans? So Jimmy's saying she got styled. Yeah. No, Eilish dresses nice. She got some nice outfits. She likes to dress up. Which I appreciate. Because I just look like a bum all the time. Walking around in sweats and a t-shirt. But it is what it is. Alright, well, what are we doing? It's like 20 past 7. I think I'll wrap up the stream, guys, so I can go home and have some dinner. And then probably kick back for the rest of the night. Like I said, see what this evening has in store. But I will be streaming again tomorrow evening for Kyogre Raid Hour. So yeah, we'll be hosting raids, seeing if we can get some derpy Wurples, all of that stuff. Jimmy loves himself. Those baddies, I do. I sure do. So yeah, we'll be hosting Kyogre raids tomorrow evening. And then on the weekend, we have Com Day on Saturday. Yeah, and then the weekend after is Go Fest all weekend. I'm thinking about doing Doom 2016 next on the channel, just because now that I've finished Doom the Dark Ages, I figure that we should jump into Doom 2016 next, and then probably Eternal after that. So we'll just play through them in not so much release order, but in like timeline order, conical order. Yeah, conical. Yeah. Yeah. So I think Doom 2016, but it's going to be it's going to be weird playing Doom 2016 after playing Dark Ages and then playing, because it's going to be like stepping back and you're not going to have as many things to do. So it's going to be like, oh, I don't know. It'll be weird. It should still be good, but it'll be weird playing it in comparison to Dark Ages. And then, yeah, Eternal as well, because that had a lot of fun mechanics in it. Yeah, for sure, you're bad at everything. Yeah. That's totally what he meant by baddie. Because she is. She's terrible. She leaves all her stuff at my house because she's forgetful as. Yeah, all right. Night, James. And yeah, I will talk to you probably after stream, Eilish. So yeah. Alrighty, guys. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Hopefully, you guys will get yourself a shiny butthole that I did not get. Still feel it's unlucky to go home without a shiny butthole, but it is what it is. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for Kyogre raids, and we'll go from there. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one.